YouTube now. All right. So welcome everybody. Gary, hammer time. Someone just Polsky just said hammer time.
Can't touch us.
Yep. So yeah, with 10 and the 12 pack. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're feeling pretty good. And I was told to take it easy tonight. And
who told you to take it easy?
Your brother.
That fucking lightweight part-time.
Your fucking brother. Your brother, because he's busy.
Fuck that little dog.
That's all right. That's where he's doing.
Yeah, he's driving. Why do you gotta take it easy?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so yeah, YouTube's working. Cool, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Thanks for the heads up, brother. Yeah, we have a non-agenda. No agenda. We have no agenda for the show tonight. We're just gonna roll with it, and we do have topics to talk about. And guess what? For the first time ever, we are starting off the show with SSCS.
Semen swallowing cocksucker of the week. And this is why.
You cocksucker! I'll punch you in the mouth.
Gary.
As REO Speedwagon would say, roll with the punches. So we're going to get right into it. Semen swallowing cocksucker. Mr. Carson fucking Wentz. Once again, him and his glass jaw is at it. He's fucking the Colts and he's fucking us.
He's fucking there. He's fucking.
Fuck with my ass, man. Shit.
Yeah, why? Why, Gary? What happened? What happened today? What happened?
His first practice, he injures his foot. Out indefinitely. So now the Colts don't have a starting quarterback, a top tier starting quarterback, and the Eagles don't get the projected first round draft pick.
But Gary, why is it that you're so upset about Carson Wentz getting hurt, being that he's not here anymore?
I don't care that he's not here. I wanted that draft pick.
Oh, that's what it is. I'm playing dumb.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Glass jaw cocksucker.
Yeah. So,
but that aside, I'm also like, good for you.
right.
I hope it hurts.
Dave Peterson said he's screwing us big time and that's the league to look into it. Now, look, it's preseason. It's training camp. He has nothing to hide. He's legitimately hurt. There's something wrong with him. He already hurt his ankle or his foot, whatever it is. I guess they're going to do x-rays. I guess they're going to do whatever they can.
He hurt his vagina changing his fucking tampon.
Fucking right in the pussy.
Yeah,
like,
so
what the fuck, man?
It's pretty wild, man. First day of training camp. And the funny thing is, like, there was a video of him like doing a play fake and like a deep bomb and throws it. First of all, the ball was underthrown. But everyone's like, oh, look at the arm on him. It was underthrown like it always is with him. But besides that, people are like, oh, this is what we're missing out on. This is what we're missing out on. Oh,
we're not missing out on anything. Let me reiterate on that. He's a guy from a small town, and he was praised constantly. He was always
a guy.
He was always put up on a fucking pedestal
from a small town.
In his town. And
put a pedestal on his town.
He was never challenged.
He was never challenged.
That sounds like a fucking Budweiser commercial.
It's fucking John Mellencamp.
Yeah. Mr. Never Challenged Cocksucker.
Mr. Never Challenged Cocksucker.
So he comes to Philadelphia,
Mr. Overzealous Foul Catcher. Those commercials, the Budweiser ones. Was it Budweiser?
Yeah.
Or was it Miller Lite? It was Miller Lite.
It was Miller Lite. Whatever.
No, it was Miller Lite, yeah.
Mr. Ginger Jesus wanna be cocksucker. Like, fuck that guy. Enough. I'm just done. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad he's not with the Eagles, but I was hoping he'd have a little success on his second team. I want that draft pick. So now, who knows? We just don't know.
Mark said this is gonna be a shit show.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Why would you say that, Mark? Why would you say something like that? So we have Scott Stroll said he has missed a third of his games he was eligible to play in as an Eagle. Fuck him. Scott, look, man, it's hard to disagree. Look, I've said this on the show before. I was a Carson fan. I gave him benefit of the doubt.
I remember when he was drafted, there was a few guys here on the show that didn't like the idea he was drafted, and you got an argument with those guys. Mm-hmm. It got so bad where you fucking stomped off up the steps.
Well, it got to the point because they wanted Laramie Tunsil. Yeah. And I said, okay, well, we revisited it later. Man, I'm buzzed. We revisited it later.
7% will do that.
Yeah. And I said to him, I said, so the Eagles won a Super Bowl. Do you still want Laramie Tunsil? And to be honest with you,
Who knows?
Are you winning the Super Bowl with Laramie Tunsil instead of Carson Wentz? No,
you're not.
Carson went 11-3 that year. So now, did we hang our hat on 1 year? Guess what? We did the same with Nick Foles.
But you got to hang your hat on
Nick
that
Foles.
1 year.
Nick Foles had one. Well,
listen.
No, he had 27-2, but then he had an unbelievable run as quarterback during the playoffs. Unbelievable. We'll never forget Nick Foles, but in the same breath, you have to remember that Carson Wentz had an MVP caliber season. But to Scott's point there, he's 100% right. He missed a third of the games as an Eagle.
Okay, but what my point
your
is,
best ability
is available.
Is availability. And you can't fucking play. You're not a quarterback in this league. You're not a franchise quarterback in this league. And that's all there is to it.
It's sad.
Yep.
It's sad.
I know. I jumped all over. I was going to say I was a Carson fan. Last year was enough. It was enough for me. At this third, fourth game of the year, and I have two young kids, and I tried to hold back, and I held back, and I said, I think it was against the Cowboys when he was rolling out to the left and held the ball too long and threw it up and it was picked up. He stinks.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for him, but I mean, that last year, I think he was trying to make too much happen with something. He was trying to make something out of nothing. But that happens with quarterbacks. But the stuff that happened off the field, behind the scenes, in the locker room, in the main office.
Listen to this shit. Dave Peterson. He took a shot at the Eagles yesterday. He said the Colts felt like more like home. You really fucking say it? I didn't hear that. You know what? Probably because it's a fucking town. It's a bunch of farmland and no one gives a fuck. He's probably right.
I mean, what do you expect him to say? You know, that's the team he's playing for.
I guess.
Who cares? Like,
you know what?
Who cares?
Well, aside from the mental shit that was fucking with him, now
he's done.
The next thing was injuries, and he can't even get through one practice without getting hurt.
Mentally, he's done.
Now, normally we wouldn't give a fuck. We wouldn't give a fuck about if you brought a Carson Wentz and there was nothing online, I'd say
Shut the fuck up!
However, we have a first-round pick, a conditional first-round pick on the
bro.
line.
You're not getting it.
No,
you're not getting it.
Nah, that's a goner, and you know what? That's fine. I think what is it? What does it become? A third,
second?
It's a second round.
High tier second.
Okay, it's not the end of the world. I mean, look,
if he's healthy, that's a whole lot different than a first round.
Yes, but if he's healthy, and with that team, with that offense, chances are
he's not going to stay healthy.
Yes, but this is what I'm trying to say. Hear me out. If he plays 75% of the snaps,
you still get it. You still get that first round
with that
pick.
offense. They should be a good team. They should be a team that you're not going to get a pick until the 20s.
But how long is indefinitely? How bad is that injury?
It's indefinitely, Gar.
I mean, that's infinity.
It's infinity.
You know
it's infinity and beyond.
Like enough. Like I hope he takes a now at this point.
You hope he takes a dirt nap? Is that what you're going to say?
No. At this point, I'm accepting the fact we might not get that first round pick. I hope he comes back and he takes a fucking hit and he gets a fucking injury where he's done.
Mm.
Like enough. Now, I don't wish anybody to end their career on an injury, but like what the fuck already, man? Like what the fuck?
What are you guys out there? You guys in the chat room? The Carson Wentz situation. We heard from Scott there.
Like every one of us here on this panel had love for this guy.
This is what Dave Peterson just texted us. Wentz quote, "It feels like kind of the first day in school again. Coming out here, a beautiful setting for training camp, farmland. I call it farmland all around. This is my kind of place." Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So in his back of his mind, he's hearing moo.
I'm not with that wife.
Yeah, as he's sticking his dick in a fucking cow.
No, not with that wife. He ain't.
Yeah.
He's dude. That's fucked up. I'm not even going there with that. That's messed up.
Fucking animal.
That's messed up, dude.
Yeah. His wife's like Janis Joplin, fucking 50 people on the 50-yard line. Fucking pig.
I'm not going there with that. But yeah, so thanks, Carson. You know, you're kind of fucking us. You know, you're kind of fucking us, dude.
No, look. What's this mean?
Washing your hands. You're washing your hands of it.
Done.
And we should at this point. Like I just said, I just laid it out for you. If he plays 75% of this, we already have 2 first-round picks. If he plays 75% of the snaps with that offense, chances are it's going to be a low first-round pick anyway.
Yes.
So if it's a low first-round pick, what's the difference then? Or second-round pick? It's because if he doesn't play, that means they're a worse team. You're going to get a better second-round pick. It's probably a difference of 10 picks. Now, is that big deal? Yeah, it could be. It could be a big deal, maybe. But with this fucking front office, who knows? Although, to be fair, that was not fair.
To be fair. Finally, the Eagles had a good offseason.
They did, and I guess we might as well talk about it right now. Don't forget, we're still in SSCS.
Okay.
So the Eagles signed Steven Nelson to the cornerback crew.
That's a solid pickup.
Very solid pickup from Pittsburgh. Now you have someone on the opposite side of Slay, and you can move what's his face Maddox to the slot. So Avonte Maddox now goes to the slot. Slay, Nelson outside. That's good with me. I had no problem.
Absolutely. But that being said, Sean, where's your linebackers?
Well, they don't have linebackers. No. They don't have linebackers.
They're young kids.
They drafted some kids for the line, for the defensive line this year. Maybe they can pan out. Josh Sweat, apparently. And by the way, training camp started this week. Our man Ed Kratz was on the scene. He got his own little locker. It was pretty cool, man. Did you see that?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
In a couple of weeks, we'll get him on the show.
Yeah, we'll get Ed on. When training camp ends, we'll get him on.
Yeah.
We'll try to get him in-house again, too. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think 2 years this week.
I don't know. My brother talked about doing something with his dog, Rocky. We ain't seen him since.
No, that's actually true. By the way, and I'm calling him out, we're going to be doing our next remote show, the Relief Room. We're going to do our next remote show at the Relief Room.
Which is located where?
I think it's Horsham or Hepburn or something. So, yeah, we'll work on that. That sometime either August or September, we're going to be doing a show from the Relief Room. If you don't know what the Relief Room is, you'll know. It's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing.
Who don't need relief?
And I'm working on a special guest for that show.
Oh.
I'm working on it. So we'll see. New York Times writer.
Oh. Ooh.
We'll work on it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, he is local, Mark. Yep, absolutely. So Dave just said Ertz is back in camp, looks happy to be there. And he also looks like a fucking Backstreet Boy. What was up with the hair? He looked like fucking
Get KY
Sutherland from fucking Lost Boys. Maggots, Michael. Maggots. Eating maggots, Michael.
Oh. Get KY.
Get KY. Ain't nothing but a butt ache. Yeah, dude. I don't know what was going on with that hair, but hey, you know what? An article came out today about that. What if Goddard's the one who moves and not Ertz, and they keep Ertz?
Huh.
Now,
Goddard.
Ertz is what, 29, 30 years old? Goddard's 24, 25?
Goddard and Rager did fail their conditional physical.
And I think that's why that this is coming up.
Yes.
I think this is why it's a topic. Out of the two, your value, you're going to get way more for Ertz than you would for Goddard.
I don't know, man.
Goddard hasn't done anything. He was hurt last year. He has the ceiling where you've already seen Ertz's ceiling.
Yeah, but it's Ertz's age.
But Ertz goes to a contender. Who's not going to take Zach Ertz as a contending team? You're a team that's right on the brink of being a perennial contender or a perennial,
Yeah, but the Eagles think that Ertz is a top 5 tier trade, and he's not.
Is he a top 5?
No, man. No.
All right, so
I just don't think he warrants
Kelsey,
that.
Kittle. I mean, why isn't he top? I think he is top 5, man. I
mean, you get 8 or 9 yards, and then it's It's the rack that concerns me with him. That's all.
Polsky said he's a great team player, dude. He showed a lot.
He is a great team player.
That one playoff run when he had broken ribs, still fucking played.
He's got solid hands, but you don't get the rack.
Dave Peterson said keep them both. It's a damn great tight end duo.
He's not wrong.
No. If you're asking me, would I rather keep them or get rid of them? I'd rather keep them both. Are you kidding me? That's why you drafted Dallas Goedert, so you can have that dual tight end set.
Oh, he drafted Dallas Goedert, so Dallas Cowboys didn't get him.
No, come on. I'm telling you right now, they were trying to emulate the New England Patriots with that pick. They were trying to do the Aaron Hernandez. I know, and Gronk combo without the hanging and murdering.
And he is fucking.
and Dave, I agree with you. I think he is a top 5 tight end in this league. Even though he had a down year last year, the whole team had a down year last year. They sucked last year.
Don't get me wrong. I would rather have Ertz on my team, but he's not. You're not getting a top 5 draft pick or
no, you're not getting. But you
top 5 trade.
You don't think you're getting a second round pick for Zach Ertz?
I just don't see it.
Well, now you'll be waiting until next draft anyway. Although think about it, if they got a second round pick, they would have, say Wentz doesn't play, you'd have 2 firsts, 2 seconds. It's pretty good.
Right. So you're in a position, if your quarterback hurts, don't work out, where you could pick the quarterback that you want or trade for a quarterback.
Polsky said the whole world sucked last year.
Yeah, well, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
He's not wrong.
Last year was like fingering your sister.
Yeah. COVID sucked the balls out of a lot of people.
Yes, it did.
Let's see how stinky those fingertips can get.
Yeah, it was pretty. Last year sucked. Last year sucked.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly.
Yeah.
And we're at the point now where it might be another sucky year.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Fucking Delta.
Yeah.
Don't even let them aboard.
The ship better not. I got a couple of trips coming up this fall, man. The ship better not affect that. Anyway,
explain, brother.
Nah, man.
Why not? Nah, you got to be excited about San Francisco, bro. San Francisco.
I'm going to. I found out today.
Francisco Bay.
Found out today. I'm going to San Fran in December to see Metallica's 40th anniversary concerts, and I'm fucking over the moon. And then the month before, November, I'm going to Denver to see the Eagles play the Broncos. So
Rocky Mountain High.
Yeah. Dude, I want to see Red Rocks. I want to see the Red Rocks arena, man.
Nice.
I want to see a lot of shit out there, but we don't have that much time. But yeah, dude, this COVID shit better calm down. Like, I was talking to Greg from Sports Talk 916. Check those guys out. Sports Talk 916 out in Sacramento. They do a good job.
Aren't they the guys that we had on the show?
Yeah, they've been on a couple times, actually. Actually, the conversation we had about George Kittle, they're San Francisco 49ers fans.
Yep.
And
how was the year?
Polsky said Red Rocket. You want to see Red Rockets? Red Rocks. Red Rocks. Red Rocks.
Red Rocket.
Red Rocks.
Ask my brother about a Red Rocket.
Yeah.
He gonna fuck that little dog.
It's all about it.
He got it all over my shirt.
He gonna fuck that little dog.
Yeah, but yeah, this ship. Anyway, I was talking to Greg from Sports Talk 916, and yeah, he was basically saying like they're on the verge of shutting down again. So this shit isn't. Just get your fucking vaccinations, guys. Just fucking do it so we can get over this shit. Dave Peterson said, "Can I put an order in while you're in Denver?" Wink, wink. Yes, you can. I'll work that out for you, brother. Wait, I'm flying.
What's he want to order of?
Colorado, man. What's in Colorado? Come on. Yeah, a little bit of that. No, well, yeah. All right, so SSC. Oh wait, is that? We're gonna get back to NFL in a little bit. So we're gonna preview the NFL South divisions. So we're gonna do that. But yeah, Steven Nelson. I want to bring that up about the Darius Slay Steven Nelson combo. I'm excited for that, dude. All of a sudden, you have a half decent backfield in your defense. That's good.
No, I mean we're at
That's
the
good.
point now, depending on the coach, the Eagles can compete.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, in this division, they certainly can.
Absolutely.
I mean, to me, now in a few weeks, we'll get to the NFC East and we'll give our predictions. We never even did win-loss this year. We didn't do any of that shit.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. But, I mean, Dallas gets Dak back. The Giants get healthy again. It should be better than last year. No, Dave, I wasn't talking about nose candy.
Brandon Brooks has got a glass jaw.
Oh, yeah, bring that up. I'll get you a beer while you talk about that.
Like Brandon Brooks. I mean, it's the first practice of training camp, and he ends up hurt again. Precautionary. They took him off. It's a precautionary injury. Like, come on, man.
What? I'm doing this one.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Talking about me. I was taking this beer.
Not Brandon Brooks. Like, you look at this guy and you see him before practice and you see him without his shirt. You're like, holy fucking shit. Look at the size of this fucking guy.
Look at the size of him. He's so big.
But the last 3 years, he's been hurt.
It's a unicorn.
It's a unicorn seeing him on the fucking field anymore.
Like, it's fuck, dude. And fully healthy, one of the best linemen in the league.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. And when he's out there, it makes such a difference on that line between him and Kelsey and Johnson and just Johnson.
I stuck my big black Johnson right down his goddamn.
Dak Prescott, MRI confirmed he has a mild shoulder. So he's now his shoulders bother him on top of his foot.
I'll play.
Jesus Christ,
He'll
man.
play.
That whole fucking team.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They can't get out of their own way. And I feel so bad for them. By the way, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Dallas fans are really excited because the Yankees made a few trades and the Lakers got Russell Westbrook. So congratulations, Dallas fans. You're probably over the moon.
Somebody throw popcorn at him.
Yeah, you're probably over the fucking moon.
I mean, right now, Dak Prescott's the best quarterback in this division.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he's healthy, dude, I mean, look, the year he was having last year, too, like, that was crazy.
That's the first year.
He was having a historic
That's the
season.
first time he's missed time hurt. And the reason he missed time because he got hurt. Look at that fucking injury he had.
Fuck him. I don't want to feel fucking bad for him.
Come on, man. We're supposed to be professional analysts here, bro.
We're not. There's nothing professional about our show. We drink and we burp into the microphones. There's nothing professional about us, and that's why we think people like us.
Yeah. If they don't, fuck them.
That's also how we feel.
If you don't like us, tune in the 4th and John, them jet bags.
Dude. No, I got nothing against 4th and John, man.
Yeah.
Nah. 4th and John's good peoples. They're good peoples. I'll tell you. Nah, I don't want to go down that road. No, I was going to go down a different road. I'm not going to go there.
All right, I'll show you. I'll show
Dude, fucking D. I swear to God, we should get Peterson to do the fucking through the beers. Speaking of Johnson, this week we lost Jim Johnson on July 28th, 2009. I remember where I was, too, when I got that news, man.
He lost his fight with cancer.
Yep. I was dating some chick with...
You can't get somebody else to do my segment.
Yoga fucking ass, like fucking rock hard ass, and big ass titties.
Who?
A nice girlfriend of mine.
Oh, I thought
Anyway,
you saying
no.
I thought you were saying Jim Johnson had big ass titties. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
This is a geriatric meeting or what?
And I was out back and I was cooking her some burgers after we, got some, and cooking the burgers, and I got that fucking text, and I was just, that was it. I was like, fucking Jim Johnson. She's like, who? I'm like, Jim Johnson. Who's that? I'm like, we're done.
What do you mean?
We're done.
That?
We're done.
Did you leave?
No, I fucking pegged those apples a couple more times.
So you emptied your ball sack and then left.
And I thought about Jim Johnson.
Yeah, you weren't too upset about it. You still emptied your ball sack. See, it's that patch of hair. It's amazing what a man will do for that patch of hair.
Yeah. Oh, Jim Johnson.
Tito, give me a tissue. Jermaine, stop teasing.
Can you do the 3-4 position for me? Can you do a strong side blitz on my anus? What?
I'm going to pulverize your rectum from a line. Block that kick. Block that kick.
It's all about the penetration.
After I'm done here, I'll go upstairs and I'm banging your mom.
Nah, I think she might have been dead.
Hey, you got to go 2 for 2. You know what I mean? You got to go for 2 points.
2.2.
Give me 2, Utah. 2.
I was waiting for that. I was setting you up on that.
Give me 2.
I was setting you up on that. Oh, all right. Off the tracks. All right. That's enough for the Eagles. SSCS mine.
Seeming swallowing cocksucker of the week. And this is why.
You cocksucker! I'll punch you in the mouth.
I understand that the Phillies made a few trades today. They acquired Dave. We're gonna hit that. Dave, for sure. They acquired 2 pitchers today. Both over the age of 30. One is 33 and one is 36 years old. I keep wanting to say Ian Kinsler. Jesus Christ, but because they're from the Rangers. We got 2 pitchers from the Rangers. And also a prospect as well. And I got to be honest, Gary, I don't know how you feel about this whole thing. I feel like everybody else. First of all, people are getting excited about this because they actually got some arms. Let me retract. Kyle Gibson, Ian Kennedy are the 2 players.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dave.
I mean,
those are the 2 players you went and acquired. They're both over the age of 30. One is going to be in the back end of your bullpen. One possibly could be your start. He's going to give you innings. He's durable.
Yeah.
He's also older. You don't know.
Which you weren't getting from Spencer Howard.
Actually, Dave just texted. Actually, yeah, thank you, Dave. And we traded. We traded Spencer Howard and 3 other players, and also we're getting Hans Kraus in the deal, who's a reliever. I'm going to hit on that in a second.
Me personally, I think the Rangers got hosed.
Yeah, I think so too. And on the surface, and that's not my problem. This is not my problem. On the surface, the trade, that's great. You just acquired 2 arms for your bullpen. Awesome. Yeah. Or one potential starter. That's awesome. My problem was with early in the week, you got to trade Tyler Anderson from Pittsburgh, who has over a 4 ERA. It falls through because one of your prospects is hurt. Meanwhile, other trades are happening around the league. You're seeing all kinds of other stuff going on. This is my problem. People were getting excited about this. Oh, the Phillies really, and they also got Freddie Galvis today as well.
But that's a different trade.
Different trade, but they got Freddie Galvis for, I guess, defensive stability. Maybe he can play center field for you because you have no center fielder right now.
Something.
So maybe that's the deal. But then you're seeing Chris Bryant go to the Giants, right?
But are you not seeing what's happening here as a whole?
Anthony Rizzo goes to the Yankees.
Dude, the Phillies have nothing to trade. They have nothing to trade.
You couldn't get Kimbrel?
For what?
Kimbrel didn't go for that much. He's 34 years old.
Okay, so what are you giving up for him?
You probably could have given up the same. One of the prospects you gave up to the Rangers, you probably gotten Craig Kimbrel.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
No. We're having a conversation.
But I mean,
we're having a conversation. But I'm just going to tell you.
Shut the fuck up!
No, I'm kidding.
15 plus years, the Phillies haven't had any prospects to trade with. They've had no trade value.
So that's perfect. Perfect segue, because I'm still on this other the moves that the rest of the league has made. Matt Scherzer went to the Dodgers with Trey Turner, a team who has been consistently good over the last 12, 13, 14 years.
What a phenomenal farm system.
Why? How? This is my question. And this is what I was kind of alluding to. How are the Dodgers, who have been picking near the bottom of the list every year because of how good they've been, and how they've been trading away prospects to acquire some of the talent they have? Look at the names on this team. Look at their payroll. Look at the guys they've acquired via trade. Yet they still have prospects to go and get Trey Turner, who's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And Max Scherzer, who's one of the best pitchers in baseball.
He's a shutdown pitcher.
And yet the Phillies can't get a mid-tier starter because of an injury, and they go out and get 2 elder statesmen, and they get Freddie Galvis back, who,
I'm not taking anything from what the Phillies have done. I'm not going to trash the pitchers that they have because we needed pitchers. But I mean, why are these other teams able to do this and the Phillies can't?
This is my problem.
Because their farm system has been depleted because you had idiots running the front office.
Like Dave Peterson just said, they're trying to shore up the middle of the rotation and the back of the bullpen. Dave, 100%, and these moves probably do that.
But you need to do that.
But here's the ultimate.
Where is your compliment to that?
Right. And
there isn't any.
The big picture to me is this. You either buy or sell at the trade deadline, right? You either sell to build a farm system to, and yes, they got a 22-year-old prospect, a right-hander, and I'll come back to him in a second because I want to hit this. I want to hit that. Giggity. I want to hit on that. But the fact is they didn't sell. They bought because did Dave Dombrowski look in the mirror this morning and say
they put a Band-Aid on something that needs stitches?
Yeah, is this enough to take us over the hump? These are the moves we're going to use.
I mean, is it possible you win a division in this shit division?
Who gives a fuck?
Right.
That's if your main goal is to win a division this year, guess what? Go fuck yourself. I don't want to hear that. Like that's not what you make these moves for. You traded Spencer Howard, 25 years old. Now, did I think he's gonna be? No, I think he's.
You're lucky if he's your 5th starter.
The fact that he changes velocity, consistently changes the velocity on his fastball, loses velocity, I should say.
You get 4 solid innings from him. That's it.
Very concerning.
Yeah,
very concerning. That's a problem.
So me personally, if I'm a guy on a team that has all this issues and a lot of bullshit, if I'm buying, what I'm buying is to build up my farm system. And I'm telling the owner, hey, look, man, it's going to take me 5 years, build up the farm system. Yeah, all right, we may not be competitive, but in the 5 years, you're going to have a farm system that is top notch.
And I think that's my problem because Dombrowski and the Phillies are in the middle, and they made these middle tier moves to say, maybe we can get by, and that's what these moves are.
Dombrowski is a guy, he wants to win now.
He didn't make the moves to do it.
No.
Going out and getting Chris Bryant, going out and getting Craig Kimbrell are moves to me.
One or the other. Even if you don't get both, Sean, just get one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't do either or.
Peterson said,
and your farm system's still shit.
Peterson said the reason why is good scouting. Mike Arbuckle leaving the Philadelphia Phillies organization was the biggest downfall to me. When Mike Arbuckle left, who was the one who scouted a lot of the players, the core player, who helped you get to the World Series. And
when you have a professional baseball team and your farm system is so terrible, and you're trying to rebuild that, that's not happening in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That could take 7 years.
That's the problem.
Where is it at? You don't see it.
When Matt Klentak came in,
don't get me started on that cocksucker.
Was years ago, at least 7-8 years ago. Now he's coming, and we're tearing this thing apart. It was after the Ryan Sandberg years. We're tearing this apart. We're gonna rebuild,
but there's nothing down there. Nothing.
Reese Hoskins, who you didn't even know it was going to be anything, came up.
Oh, he wants to talk about the positives that happened.
Yeah. Well, I got your fucking positive right here.
Yeah, I got your positive when I get your mom bent over.
That's pretty positive. HIV positive.
HIV.
I mean, really, think about it. Like, who else?
That's not his fault, Sean. He's the element of his surroundings.
Dave's right. 10 years ago, the Phillies had the best farm system in all Major League Baseball. You can thank Mr. Ruben Amaro for trading all that away. Now, I will say this on the other hand, your ultimate goal is to win the World Series, and that's
Ruben Amaro had a piece of building that too.
A little bit,
yeah.
But they completely tore that farm system apart in the trades for Halliday and Cliff Lee and Hunter Pence, and they tried to bring guys back and
what's that tell you? You're trying to bring a ring to your city, and it didn't happen.
And that's why I think even though he tore the farm system apart, like Dave said, 10 years ago, I'm not as harsh on Ruben, despite the fact that he was my SSCS last month because he called me out. Personal reasons. I don't blame Ruben for doing what he did because he was trying to win it all. They won over 100 games that year.
But that being said, also, Sean, but the Philadelphia fans here in this city are the most impatient cocksuckers in the entire league.
But to Dave's point, and he's right, but it was also 10 years ago. So in that time, you brought in a new regime and you still could not build this farm system up. Alec Baum, Dominic Brown, players like that were supposed to be the next best
Freddie
thing.
Galvis.
Now that Mikel Franco, who the first day we did our show 6 years ago, the first day was when Mikel Franco was brought up, and I said, I don't like this guy. He's a free swinger. He's a solid third baseman. He's a free swinger. He's not going to be what you think he is.
When you're a Phillies fan, and you're a Phillies fan,
you know what?
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Even as a kid, you're watching this team do this, and that. And then you get to a point where you're an adult and you realize, what the fuck? Why are they doing that? Okay, that's great. You're doing this and this. You're trying to win now, but what are you doing in your farm system? Mm-hmm. There's nothing there.
All right.
There's been nothing there for fucking 20 years. Who's come up and been fucking productive in the last 15 years?
Jesse Biddle.
Where's he at?
I think he's painting houses.
Like, well, somebody.
I heard you paint houses.
Somebody's got to chucking fucking corn cobs at him.
I don't know. And it's the truth. The farm system's atrocious.
Right. So if you start now, it could be 15 years.
So with that in mind, knowing that your farm system's shit and knowing that your team isn't going to make a run with mid-level guys because you're just not consistent enough. The only thing you're consistent at is being inconsistent. That's the only thing the Phillies are consistent at. This is crazy. They are a 500 team. 75% of the year, they've been either 2 games up, 1 game under, 500, a game over, or 2 games over 500.
You know why? Because
they've been within 2 games of 500 or 500 75% of the season this year.
They think that they're smarter than everybody. As a fan, you see it. I see it. Like, come on. It's time to start building.
Another fucking 2 beers, I ain't going to see nothing.
Well, like, enough. I look, listen, I'm willing to have a mediocre team in the next 5 years if you're building up your farm system.
But they're not.
And they're not.
You know what they are? They are the Sixers of the 2010, 2011, 2012 season. That's who they are right now. They are the Sixers who are trying to be relevant enough to keep you interested. And you know what I mean? Like if we sneak into the playoffs, we made the playoffs. We just need a couple more pieces.
So you're trying to be relevant enough so the fans buy tickets.
And that's not happening.
Because you got to put asses in the seats.
And they're not doing that.
But where are you doing it?
Actually, Ryan and I were talking about this today.
Every sports franchise wants to put asses in the seats.
Bryce Harper isn't doing that. JT Realmuto isn't doing that.
No, he's not.
And it's nothing against JT or Bryce Harper. They're fantastic players, but your product sucks enough. Or the fans aren't. They're just not coming out. Fans aren't coming out.
I think it's time to do something with them too.
So what happened? Yeah. So that's the thing. At one point, does JT or Bryce Harper say, "Look, I can't fucking do this. Like you're wasting my career. I want to win a World Series. This team isn't going anywhere."
Which is terrible because Bryce Harper is a Philadelphia guy.
Mm-hmm.
I
love the both of them. I don't get me wrong, but what good is having the best catcher in baseball when he's being fucking wasted by a shit pitching staff and an inconsistent offense?
Right.
And I got to be honest with you, a manager who I'm not too sure about. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on there.
Is that his fault? He was handed shit.
We said the same thing about Gabe.
No, I didn't say anything. Gabe was just a weirdo because he wanted to fucking eat cauliflower cheesesteaks.
But look what he's doing now with the Giants.
Right.
Now
I was going to touch on that next.
Yeah, and that's going to be fun. And NL West is the battle to watch in baseball.
I just can't. That Gabe Kapler,
I know it hurts seeing him have success.
No,
but then again, you look at what is happening here, and you're like, well, maybe it's not the fucking.
I mean,
manager.
he's had a lot of bullshit in his past. What wasn't he part of that whole fucking sexual harassment thing or the whole?
Yeah, when he was a coach, it was only 2 years before he became the manager of the Phillies.
Well, what the fuck? What? It's okay for him.
No, that has nothing. That has nothing to do. That was the coaching staff. That has nothing to do with it. It wasn't like he was touched as a child.
Okay,
Wasn't like, you know what I mean? He didn't know about it. That has nothing to do with it. His past. You told me fucking. I ain't
everybody has a past.
I don't have a past. I expel it all in the fucking airways every fucking week.
Yeah, you got fucking blood streaks in your drawers, cocksucker.
You got it all over my shirt.
blood
I got these cheeseburgers.
Blood streaks in my drawers. It's like
all joking aside.
My pants look like I ran over a deer.
Listen to me, man. All joking aside, the Phillies are not going to be relevant. They're not going to do anything different until their farm system is beefed up. And that could take fucking 10 years.
And we're not going to see it.
No, we're not going to see it.
One of the other moves, too, by the way. So I talked about Anthony Rizzo. I talked about the Giants move. Kimbrel to the White Sox. There was a lot of moves. But the Padres, I want to hit on this real quick. So late yesterday, I was checking my phone, and Padres are inches away from acquiring Max Scherzer. I text you guys. Well, I don't think it fell through. I just think it wasn't official yet. And the Dodgers swoop in and say, "Give us Trey Turner. We're going to give you 4 of our top prospects."
Dodgers, man.
And
the city jetbags.
4 of their top 20 prospects, and they fucking did it. They swooped under the Padres' nose and did it. And wow, dude, that's you hated the Dodgers before.
I hate them even more now.
Dude, that's insane.
It's not even just the Dodgers; it's that whole fucking city.
Even
it's
worse,
that whole city.
Even worse, San Diego wanted Brieras from the Twins.
All right, so I'll say the whole state.
He gets traded to the Blue Jays today. So now the Padres are left with an underwhelming pitching staff. Now, on paper, that pitching staff for the Padres is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yu Darvish has had he's had like 5 bad starts. They're having injury problems. They can't get it together. That lineup's lethal. That lineup is just insane. They just can't get starting pitching going.
That sounds like the fucking Phillies.
Except for the fact that we don't have the offense power. You know, I mean, spend quite the same amount of money that the Padres spent, but they spent just as much.
Hey, wait a minute. We got Freddie Galvis back.
You know what? You're right. All is healed. All is healed.
Enough with the baseball. No, enough with the trash in the Phillies. We got Galvis.
Hallelujah. What?
We got Freddie Galvis.
We got Freddie. You're right. You're right. I'll leave it.
I mean, that's not even on against him, man.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
Well, why did he end up not on the Phillies? Let's get back to that.
Why did Galvis not end up back on the Phillies? Yeah. Well, where are you going to put him? Yeah, Torres has played pretty well. Why acquire Freddie Galvis? What is he going to get? The only reason that
can he play center field?
That's the only reason why it makes sense. If he's going to play center, but do you think like Galvis at his age is like, man, what the fuck?
Why I gotta go to this fucking
I gotta fucking play
city?
here? Nah, he liked it here. Polsky said he's gonna be a bat boy.
He's gonna be cutting grass part time.
Well, if you're cutting grass part time and you can afford a gift for your lady, your wife, your fiance,
are you show your asshole?
You show your girl your asshole like Gary did today. You'll tell the story after this. Check out Bonnie Jewelry. BANNI jewelry.com. Check out their selection. You can buy your girl or buy yourself something if you're into that. I'm not judging. But
who cares if you squirt?
All we ask is that you use the promo code at checkout, CornerPub25. If you use the promo code CornerPub25 at checkout,
help a brother out.
You're going to get 25% off your entire order. They got necklaces, rings, earrings, bracelets, you name it. BannyJewelry.com, BANNI jewelry.com. Check them out.
Cock rings,
nipple rings, rings to sew your asshole shut. Check them out, BannyJewelry.com.
Oh, boy.
Gary, what happened today? Tell the story.
I can't do that on the air.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. Tell the story. I'm going to tell her if you don't.
Me and the old lady were having a fight. She calls me an asshole. And I look at her. I look in the mirror. I unbuckle my pants. I drop my fucking pants. I pull my fucking ass cheeks apart. I said, no, that's an asshole. And she fucking throws a bottle of water at me. My fucking shirt ends up soaked. Hey, but guess what? I still love her.
I used to love her,
but I had to kill her. I had to put her 6 feet under.
And she's buried right in my backyard.
Yeah, but my asshole was all sweaty. It was after work.
So that's why Ryan's not here tonight. Ryan and I are traveling
part-time.
So check this out. So Ryan and I,
Chocolate Avenue.
Ryan and I are sharing a room, not a bed, sharing a room together in Hershey, PA, Hershey Highway. Yeah, we're gonna see Guns N' Roses tomorrow, man. That's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. Should be a good time.
I'm excited for you.
They've been playing like 3-hour shows, man. It's the first. Actually, it's the first night. It's the first show of this tour.
You think Axel will dance?
Yeah, do that. I was walking the street tonight,
just trying to get it right. I'll tell you what, he's due for a flake.
Dude, they put. Dude, come on, man.
He's due for a flake.
He better not fucking do.
He's due for
dude, 2002, he did that shit to me. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
He's due for a flake.
Polsky said, "Come on down to Chocolate Avenue." Peterson said,
"I'm gonna rock down to
Chocolate Avenue,
and then I'll stick it higher."
Your shit goes in higher. Dave Peterson said the Phillies lead the NL in walk-off home runs this year. Last night in the second game, a grand salami. It was Brad Miller, man. That's pretty cool. Walk-off completed the best comeback win in 10 years. They were down 7-0 in that game. That was nuts.
Yo, but 20 minutes before that happened, we're all trying to fucking Phillies dishing that to the, and then smash.
And the worst part is, I forgot it was a doubleheader. I'm like, all right, cool, they're up. Oh, wait, they just won. Oh, that's right, because of fucking Manfred's stupid ass rules. Enough of that. I'm not going to do it. Why you were drunk?
Go ahead.
Why you were drunk?
I am not drunk, man. You're trying to make me drunk.
It's time to catch up on some things you may have missed.
Do you think a six-pack is acceptable?
Wow, you were drunk.
I'm drunk and I love cats. What more do you need to know?
He's drunk and he loves cats.
Drunk and loves cats. What more do you need to know? So I don't have time right now, but I have a story. I'm going to save it for next week because those who stream live, please stick around next week because I'm going to have a awesome video to share. I just don't. I don't have time right now. I can't do it right now. And plus, Mike and Ryan are here. I'd rather them see it.
Okay.
It was an event at a carnival, after a carnival.
Oh, corny.
And what happens after the carnival? It is amazing. So I'm going to save that for next week. All right.
Don't forget.
What?
Don't forget.
Don't forget next week. Yeah. Next week. So I only have a few stories this week. Barack Obama.
Don't get me started on this.
Has a stake and a minority ownership in the African NBA League. So when Obama was in office, he always like really enjoyed doing the March Madness, the picks and stuff. Obama's a huge basketball fan. I thought this was pretty cool. Regardless of what you think about his fucking politics, man, this is pretty cool. An ex-president is now a minority.
His wife's got a penis.
Come on, man. An ex-president is now a minority owner in an NBA co-league. That's pretty fucking cool, man.
That is cool.
All jokes aside about, dude, you want to kick out of bed.
I didn't say I want to stick it in her stinky.
I'm just saying you wouldn't kick her out. Dude, what the fuck? We can't talk about this about her. I actually feel kind of guilty.
Why can't we talk about it?
No, I can't do that.
She got a dick.
No, she does not.
She got a dick.
If she has a dick, then so does Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh,
all right.
She got a dick too. Don't mean I won't stick it in her ass.
What? Wait, what? Where's that? Dude.
Fuck me in my ass, man. Shit.
I have a dick. You're gonna fuck me in my ass?
You never seen fucking?
I have nipples, Greg. You're gonna milk me?
You never seen that picture of Michelle Obama with a cock?
Dude. Come on, it's photo. It's not real.
Oh, it's still got a low sleeve. She got a cock.
And now I regret bringing this the fuck up.
Oh, you should love.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
God damn. All right, Kyrie Irving.
She got that.
Kyrie Irving, pretty wild, man. Kyrie Irving has a new Nike shoe out. And he comes out and goes, yeah, that shoe's fucking trash. Apparently, he was not allowed to collaborate on the design and is very unhappy with the design. And he basically talks shit on his. When have you ever seen someone do that? Someone has a new product, a new headband, a new
So
shirt.
Nike made this sneaker without his input.
He said he had no collaboration on the shoe. I gotta be honest. All I saw was the bottom of the shoes. They're pretty ugly, and it matches Kyrie's game. I gotta be honest with you. I think Kyrie Irving's a fucking fraud, and I don't think he's as good as everyone thinks he is. That's besides the fact.
Don't matter what everybody thinks. He's walking all the way to the bank.
Oh, and Gary, you're 100% right. And now I feel like a piece of shit. Thanks a lot. No, I'm kidding. Fuck him. And he's gonna be walking to the bank because people are gonna be buying this fucking ugly ass new Nike shoes. They're hideous, absolutely hideous. And so I'm with Kyrie for the first time ever. I'm with Kyrie Irving on this because Kyrie also thinks the Earth is fucking flat. So there's that.
Talk about a chip bag.
Yeah. Well,
What a fucking chip bag.
Dang, where'd that come from?
What do you mean? You call Kyrie Irving a fucking chip bag?
I say he is.
Russell Westbrook heads to the LA Lakers.
Oh, he another guy that's going to the city of chip bags. They have a lot of popcorn there.
Yep. Well,
I don't even want to talk about that.
Oh, and the Phillies, Sean Stewart said these moves aren't going to help the Phillies win the division. He doesn't even think those moves are going to help the division. I can't disagree with him. I don't know if the Phillies have enough consistency.
They're not. The Phillies ain't going to do nothing. They're not.
Well, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook's now a LA Laker. Talk about the fucking rich getting richer. You have LeBron. You have that fuck. Now they traded Kuzma. They traded a couple draft picks. They did some moves here. But Westbrook, who by the way has played with some of the greatest players in NBA history, and has zero fucking rings. And that motherfucker is going to go to LA, and they're going to fuck. You know what? No, they're not. No. You know what? No, fuck that. Look, LeBron's hitting a fucking. LeBron last year to me hit a fucking wall, and he's going to start sliding.
Dude, look at his bank account.
Dude, LeBron?
No, fucking
Westbrook. That's the only reason why he wanted to go there. He wants to win a ring.
He's not getting a ring. Yes.
And Bradley Beal, I thought, was going to become a Sixer. And let's hit on that real quick.
Bradley Squeal.
The Sixers traded the Sixers drafted a guard, and I don't want to get into it. I honestly,
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't either. I'm so disgusted with this team right now.
It's not even the team. It's
the whole thing. Yeah, it is.
Like what? Look what they projected and offered a trade. Are you fucking serious? Get out of here.
Peterson said, "Can we talk about the commissioner of basketball? He's the weirdest looking person on the planet." Years ago, we did a live draft show, and I said I want to congratulate Adam Silver for completing his chemo treatments. He looks. It's awful to say, but it's the truth. Like, fuck. Silver's. You know what though? I gotta say this, man.
A ball eating cocksucker.
Adam Silver has. I have nothing against Adam Silver. I think Adam Silver has done a nice job. as NBA commissioner. I think I really do. I think he's done a nice job. He hasn't ruined the product, which
is
is
a shit show that he was handed.
Look at the other commissioners around on the other three sports, right? Hockey there's been lost interest. Baseball, there's definitely been lost interest. And football, people are pissed off at Goodell. Adam Silver, I don't think NBA has lost any interest, despite the fact that these fucking assholes are going to super teams.
The NHL is the one organization that has been lost interest as fan base in the past 2 years since COVID. Like the NHL, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, it's been difficult.
Yeah,
but why?
We'll get on that with the
now. That's not
Flyers
just
soon.
us. And we're gonna talk about Flyers tonight. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get in a second. Peterson said, "I can't look at the Adam Silver without wondering if he's actually human." Yeah, he does kind of look freaky. So the Sixers don't trade Ben Simmons last night, and apparently Golden State turned down an offer. The Sixers wanted future first-round picks.
I mean that
they wanted Andrew Wiggins. They wanted
ridiculous.
They basically want it turns out to be I think 3 or 4 first-round picks.
Sixers are a ball bag thinking they're going to get that. Come on.
But you know what?
Now that
Ben Simmons is a defensive player of the year candidate. He's a 3-time All-Star at age 25.
He's one of the best in the NBA.
But what was Westbrook? Look at what Russell Westbrook was just traded for. Now Kuzma is, I'm glad because Washington is weaker, in my opinion.
I mean,
but
sorry.
that trade to me isn't anything outstanding. I don't think the Sixers couldn't do something like that for someone. Now Bradley Beal doesn't want out of Washington, so they're not getting Bradley Beal.
Saying what the Sixers wanted
is outlandish. It's too crazy.
Oh.
It's too crazy. So what I'm saying is, look at what the Lakers gave up for Westbrook. Westbrook, who's a Hall of Fame player, and what the Sixers are asking for Simmons is just borderline insane. It's almost insane.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Let's leave that there.
Here you go, Joe Cordano. What's up, Joe?
Joey.
Joe, we gotta get together, brother. We gotta get together soon. Ben Simmons is an absolute mutt who will never amount to anything.
Well, he's not wrong.
I don't want to say he's not going to amount to anything. He has his value.
He's got his value as a defensive player. That's it.
And no team's going to give him anything of value.
No.
He's not a mutt, but he's not. He's not. Ben Simmons does give you something. He gives you something. He's a good NBA player. It's just that he's
weak,
not.
Dude.
He is weak. He is mentally weak. And how can you trade a player? They don't even know he's still alive. They can't find him. Oh, no. A video came out today of him in a jacuzzi with 2 girls and another dude and saying, "Oh," giving the peace sign.
But here in this city of Philadelphia, you want a guy that's fucking he's ready to knock you down.
Your second best player better take a fucking basket when it's given to you,
slam dunk. If you got got the opportunity to slam,
I'm telling you, I'm never gonna fucking forget that play. I will never forget that play. I'll never forgive him for that.
I'm not even an NBA fan. I can't. What's fucking Simmons? I can't do.
I'll never not think of that when I see him anymore.
If you would have said we're going to talk a lot of Simmons and Sixers, I would have said I'm out. I can't. I just can't. So
basically, I don't want to hit too much on it, but basically, the Sixers didn't trade Ben Simmons last night. He still was Philadelphia 76er. They drafted guard late with the 28th pick.
He's a big guy.
So Joe said he's not a defensive player. Teams will go directly at him, get him in foul trouble early, and be forced to take him off the floor early.
Let's say this: Ben Simmons, he's a pussy.
No, he's
a pussy.
Yes, he's
a pussy.
Mentally, yeah. Now, Joe, he let's be fair, man. Listen, let's be fair.
To be fair.
You're not runner-up defensive player of the year if you're not a defensive player. He is a very good defender. He's one of the few players in the entire league who can defend 1 through 5.
But that's a rare commodity.
He's one of few. I have no problem with what he does defensively, but what Joe's saying about the failing him after what you just saw with Atlanta, is that going to be the game plan? So I don't agree directly with Joe's comment, although I will say I can come off of that a little bit. What you saw with the game plan, is that going to become the thing in the future with Ben Simmons? Our team's going to continue to foul him, and but the thing is, they're not going to foul him early, because what is a foul? What is giving another team free points, potential free points early, going to do anything? If you get him on the foul, the free throw line, what's that going to do? Early in the game, first quarter, second quarter, it doesn't do anything for you. But down the stretch, yeah, we saw it in Atlanta. 2 games, 3 games, you foul him down the stretch, and he's hurting you because he's not hitting the shots, the free points, and you're getting a free possession out of it.
Hey, listen, I mean, as a Philadelphia guy, a Philadelphia resident, I can't deal with a guy that does not want to work hard, put in the effort, and be a blue collar, I'll punch you in the mouth type guy. I just can't. And that's not what Ben Simmons is.
I don't think he's not a hard worker. I think he puts in the work in the gym. I think he tries,
but you don't see
to work
on Sean.
He tries to work on a shot. He works out in the gym. He lifts weights. He does all that shit. But you just said he is mentally fucked up. We're in a game situation, dude. We saw footage of him taking threes. Boom, 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 boom. And in a game, he passes up open looks. He's mentally fragile. He doesn't want to be embarrassed.
That's the same way he's been since he's been in fucking high school.
He's more enthralled by the image. Look, he every game, if you follow him on Instagram, every fucking game he's coming out of his fucking car that looks at the fucking DeLorean with the flap up, the wings that come up,
like
the doors that come up.
I'm not going to call him Markelle Fultz,
but he comes out with the fucking the short pants and the fucking this outfit was brought to you by so and so and all this shit.
He's more worried about flash than he is hard work.
Absolutely, he's more worried. No, I'm not saying that. He's more about flash than he is about being a fucking winner. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to say about hard work. I'm going to say he's more about his image than he is about being embarrassed. He's more about image, more worried about image than he is about being.
I mean, he's got a drippy.
I can't even fucking talk anymore.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, a little bit. Joe said he does not want to improve. Polsky said, pack your bags.
I'm with you, Polsky.
Unless he improves his game and grows as a basketball player, he's done. And Joe, I agree. I agree.
Get out of this fucking city.
No, I agree. I agree with that. And I saw the one and done, thing, and with Simmons, and that was his second year, I think.
It's a shame.
Yeah, he didn't want to play in NIT because he thought it was beneath him. Joe said, and he's right. He was hurt or whatever the fucking thing was. He knew he was going to get drafted. He knew, and he said it from the start. I'm not going to classes. I'm just going to, I'm getting drafted.
Hey, fuck this
I'm
guy.
going number one.
Like, what's next, man? Fuck him.
Yep. So,
like, enough.
I know. We could do a whole fucking show on that motherfucker. Yeah. One day he will be traded. Yeah. So, he's still a Philadelphia 76er as of now. We'll see what
his mom should have left him in the sheets.
I can't. Polsky said dig a hole. And the last thing for while you were drunk, 2 deaths in rock. Actually, there was 3.
Oh man.
But 2 major deaths.
Every girl crazy about a sharp dressed man.
Dusty Hill from ZZ Top.
That's sad.
Man, 71 years old, I think he was.
Yeah, dude.
ZZ Top the week before played their first show without him.
Yeah.
And wasn't dead yet, so it was kind of fucked up.
But he was very sick.
Yeah, he was sick. They knew something was going on, and then
show must go on, bro.
I guess I don't know. So Dusty Hill. So the best thing about ZZ Top was, the one guy without a beard was named Frank Beard. That was the best. That was the best part about ZZ Top. But anyway, Dusty Hill, man, fucking fantastic bass player. He was a great bass player. That band. Yeah, dude, the riffs they came out with, man. Billy Gibbons, Dusty Hill has such a nice connection.
Every girl crazy about a sharp dressed
Dude,
man.
look around. Great band. And Joey Jordison,
Slipknot,
original drummer from Slipknot, fucking passed away at 46 years old, man.
Young.
In his sleep, died in his sleep.
Have something to do with his disease.
Yeah, he had transverse mellitus. I actually dated a girl. No, I'm not making a joke, dude. I dated a girl who I had known for like 15 years before that, and about a year and a half.
She had that?
A year and a half in a relationship, dude. She woke up and she's called me crying. I can't feel my legs. Out of the blue. Dude, I'm not making a joke. Out of the blue. Why are you laughing? I'm not laughing.
Hey, you can't feel because you had them in your ankles and your hands last night.
It wasn't like that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah. No, it was no, it was fucked up. And
what are you calling me for?
No, and she no. And she was rushed to the hospital and shit. And no, dude. It was bad, dude. And she ended up being she was in ICU for like a week. No one knew what the fuck was going on, and then they discovered, no, you have this rare condition called transverse mellitus. And it was basically from her chest down. She couldn't feel anything. She couldn't move, whatever. She got a lot of it back. I'm gonna tell a story.
Did you hit it? Or she came home?
This is gonna go on. I know this is gonna go on the best stuff.
Did you make her underwear moist when you got home?
So she was in the hospital for a while, and then she had to go to rehab. So she was getting her shit back. She was
trying to tell me go to rehab. I said,
dude, I can't believe I'm gonna tell this. I can't believe I'm gonna tell this on the fucking air.
Go ahead, tell her.
So I shouldn't have, but fuck it. So she was getting better and everything, and she was in the rehab center, and a doctor said, "Listen," because she lived a little ways away. I gotta be quiet. She lived a ways away, so I had to, drive down. And the doctor's like, "Listen, we're gonna get you guys a suite for the weekend. Try having sex, and just see, because they want to see what was going on.
Here's the room. Tear it up."
Pretty much. So she goes, "Well, can't feel it. Put it in my ass."
Oh no!
Right? True story. So I do.
Oh, what?
Next thing I know, it's oh no.
Oh shit.
Dude, this fucking turd came out like this fucking big. And she couldn't move. And just fucking fell out on the bed.
So she shit and got some. Talk about a paralyzing poop.
Dude, this fucking, I was like,
I'm gonna push this shit in, brother.
I was like, Jesus Christ, that fucking turd was like this fucking long, but Jesus Christ, she goes, and she started crying. She was embarrassed. I'm like,
I'll be embarrassed.
The fuck, you can't fucking. With the doctors, they weren't in the room, Polsky. Doctors weren't in the room.
Don't worry about it. My children are on your back.
So we were on the first floor of the hospital. So I took a fucking thing. I grabbed the fucking turd and I threw it out the window. And she goes, "Why don't you throw it in the toilet?" I said, "That shit wouldn't have flushed." She goes, "Well, I haven't shit in like fucking 2 weeks." It's not. I swear to God, dude, this wasn't.
Oh, there's something fucking wrong with you.
It's a true story, dude. I swear to God.
Then you push this shit in, brother. Man.
It's I swear to God, it's a true story. Dude, she was all embarrassed. Oh, it was a mess. Oh yeah, dude. I had to take a fucking shower. She was in there crying in the other room. I was taking a shower. It's just running down the drain.
Oh shit!
Fucking clumps, peanuts and shit. Fucking medicine.
Shit all over your dick.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. That's all right. It was bad.
Oh.
She's fucking crying. I'm so sorry. I'm like, what are you sorry for?
I'm sorry. I busted my nut.
Okay.
But your dick's all dirty.
No, Joe. So Joe said this conversation is going a whole different direction. No, it hasn't, because Ben Simmons is also a piece of shit.
Yeah.
See, it all comes back full circle. All right. So anyway, Joey Jordison, rest in peace. Hope you didn't shit your bed when you died. All right. No, I actually got to meet him, man. It was fucked up. I met him in like 2010.
That's what you get for having a penis in your ass.
Fuck with my ass, man. Shit.
I ended up meeting him after party, after a show. I met most of Slipknot. Good for you, but yeah,
that's awesome.
No, I actually like hung out in the tour bus and shit, and like I've had experiences, man. I've had some
signatures.
I lived the rock star life for a couple of years there. Yeah, dude, right there. That frame picture, that bottom picture over there is Joey Jordison.
Nice, man.
Yeah, Joey Jordison, Corey Taylor, and Jim Root of Slipknot. And the autograph. The next picture over is all autographed by them. So
what's that song we were singing earlier?
People equal shit.
Nah,
people equal shit.
Should have loved me when I'm gone. Where the old lady died.
Oh, fucking Kill Pop. Kill Pop.
That's the one. That's the one.
Just die and fucking love me. That band, man. They're such a good band. Joey Jordison was a major fucking major part of that band. Yeah, I've had some exes for sure.
Absolutely.
I can't believe I told that shit on the air.
That's a true story.
It is a true story. Yeah.
You're an ass fucker.
Nah, dude. I actually thought I was gonna marry that girl before the shit.
Did you marry her? I mean, did you fucking hug her and tell her you're sorry?
Nah.
Oh, fuck her.
Nah, I left her shit on the bed and let her roll in it. No, she's good now. From what I believe, from what I understand, she's all right now.
A better streak in your fucking bed than in my drawers.
That's right.
You fucking pig.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. One more while you were drunk. I almost forgot about the story. I cannot forget about the story because this is fucking classic. So a man in Minnesota, while you were drunk, was arrested for checking his sick wife out of a nursing home and throwing her a death party.
I can't. I don't want to talk about it.
Yes, you do. No. Her final hours included meth, listening to heavy metal, and having sex. Here's a picture of the dude. The fucking, if you guys can see that. Oh, why did it fucking go? Hold on. There it is, right there. There's a picture of the dude right there. True story. So look, he looks like he's in his 70s, maybe. He looks like a meth head himself. So I just want to bring that up.
Like, let your wife die in peace. You got to fuck her and play the heavy metal.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, she's sick, dude. She's fucking sick.
How would you rather spend your last hours? Having sex or fucking dying on a bed? All in your sex life. It's probably the same thing.
Am I dying? Am I dying too?
Why are you saying that?
I'm saying that. If she's dying because she's sick, am I dying too? Because if I'm dying too, shortest straw.
No.
Dead for me, rub me ball.
Oh yeah. Well, if you say Dave said talk about Breaking Bad. Yeah, it's not the truth. Nah, dude. Like if you said to me, I'm fucking down, I'm getting you a prostitute. Like, dude, I'm on my. I got fucking. The doctor said I have hours to live. Yeah, you're getting a prostitute.
Let's do it.
We're hooking you up.
I got hours to live, bro.
I'm out of cash. I'm out of cash.
Can we do it tonight?
You go home and find. I mean, you're gonna get a disease, but what does it matter? You're gonna die anyway. Right? If you're gonna piss blood the next day, who gives a fuck?
I'm sticking it right in the shitter.
It's a lot of shitter talk to me.
Oh, shitter.
You know, what are you gonna do? Flyers. The Flyers made a lot.
Right in the ass.
Flyers made quite a few trades. And by the way, Jake Voracek was one of those who was traded away.
I'm glad he's gone.
So am I. For Cam Atkinson. And we might not got the same production out of Voracek we're getting out of Atkinson.
He's a similar player.
But I just saved this quote.
$3 million cheaper.
And just so you know, I'm going to hold this up to the screen. This is not a fake quote. All right. I'm reading it right off of what Jake Voracek said. Jake Voracek, after being traded from the Flyers, we kind of always had a love-hate relationship with the fans, but they're really passionate. It was a pleasure to play in front of them. It was fun sometimes to hear shoot the puck about 17 times a game. Tell me that wasn't fucking passive-aggressive.
So why wouldn't you shoot the fucking puck then, you fucking chip bag?
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. Jake Voracek, I was done with Jake Voracek for a few years now.
I mean, how does he get the nickname Score-a-check?
Well, because it rhymed and people love, like, there are people who like Jake Voracek, but Cam Atkinson, he's going to give you.
But I mean, Voracek's statistically solid player. The reason that people have a problem with him because of the money that he was paid, but that's not his fault.
No, he deserved a decent contract, but to be one of the higher players on the team, no, he didn't. No,
but that's not his fault.
No, that was fucking Holmgren.
But he was a solid player.
That was Holmgren.
Yeah.
Peterson said, I don't know what that was in reference to. She's gonna shit on your sheet or shit on your seat. I don't know.
Who said who?
I don't know.
Who's getting a shitty seat?
I don't know. Oh, the prostitute.
I don't care as long as I bust my fucking nut.
You know, what are you gonna do?
I'm coming day and night.
You take my children right in your eye.
What about Keith Yandel? The Flyers signed Keith Yandel, defenseman.
I like it.
Now, all right.
The Flyers have boosted up their defense.
You made a comment earlier this week, and we have to talk about it.
Go ahead.
You said the Flyers have the best defense in the league.
Well, no, that's not what I said.
That is what you said.
No, I said
I know you fucking said.
Shut the fuck up! English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
I said the Flyers could be one of the teams with the best defense in the
you said it could be one of the teams with the best defense.
Could be.
All right.
I never said they had. Because if I would have said they had the best defense in the entire league, that would have turned it to a whole different thing. That the Flyers defense is a lot better than it has been in the past 5 years.
Okay, I will agree with that. I will say that they have improved their defense. They've also gotten a lot older as a team. Cam Atkinson's 33.
Yeah.
Now, Cam Atkinson also had a 40-goal season 2 years ago, right? 3 or 2 years ago, whatever it was.
But it's not a 5-year contract either, bro.
There was a Capitals fan who was fighting with me about, or a Blue Jackets fan, I'm sorry, who was fighting with me about it. And he goes, not the fight. We were having a discussion, and he basically said, like, look, Atkinson has slid since he signed his big contract. I said, so is Voracek. They're the same. I said, Cam Atkinson's going to give you more goals, and he's going to take more shots on net.
Yeah.
And he said, well, yeah, but Voracek will give you more assists. Yes, he will.
Yeah.
Voracek will give you more assists. But I think Atkinson on this team is a better fit than what Voracek was giving you right now. Voracek, I can't tell you how many times there was
the same player.
fucking breakaways, and he's looking to pass. Like
they're the same player, bro.
See,
they're
I don't.
The same player.
Cam Atkinson's more aggressive.
I mean,
Atkinson's more aggressive. Atkinson has averaged like 50 to 70 more shots a year than Voracek.
He's 4 years older, also.
Not 4 years older. Voracek's not 29, is he? No, Voracek's not. Voracek's probably Voracek has to be in his 30s.
All right, 2 years older.
Okay. But he's giving you 50 to 70 more shots a season.
Listen, I don't hate.
He's giving you a shot more a game. That doesn't sound like much. That doesn't sound like much, but say half of those shots end up being fucking goals.
Yes. But that's not even that's not even what happened here. What happened here is Voracek, his contract. They saving $3 million
out of the deal.
No,
I know they're saving $3 million out of the deal.
That's a lot of that's a fucking contract, bro.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I agree with that for sure. There is nothing wrong with that at all, man. Saving money is always a good thing.
Absolutely.
For sure. I no, absolutely no problem with that at all. I hear you on that.
The Flyers had to do something. And they haven't had, like, since Niskanen retired abruptly on them, it's been an issue.
Yep.
The defense has been an issue.
and that was before the bubble, because the Flyers were
during the bubble.
The Flyers were allowing the least amount of shots in the NHL that year
before Niskanen retired.
Niskanen got hurt, and when he came back, he wasn't quite the same. It was in the bubble, and then all of a sudden they weren't the same. That was it. That was the end of that defense. But does one player really make that much?
But it's not one player. They.
When you're relying on Morin and guys like that.
Well, Morin's fucking. He's been a problem for fucking 5 years.
Phil Myers.
But I mean, their defense is completely different now.
It is different,
and they're not long-term contracts with the defense. So what my personal philosophy is, let's see, man. I mean, because we haven't had a defense of this caliber in a long time, and yeah, everybody says, well, they gave up a lot for this guy. There's a lot of grit on the defense. That's what and then the grit on the defense starts with Provorov and Ellis.
This whole, when they acquired some of these guys, when they acquired Ruskalin or whatever the fuck his name is from
yeah.
The first thing was, he shows a lot of grit. How am I going to phrase this?
I get your distent.
I'm tired of the fucking.
What if?
No, not the what if. I'm tired of the fucking the jargon. I'm tired of the jargon with hockey players anymore. Oh, he shows a lot of grit,
but that's what the NHL.
He shows a lot of this. This was the other thing with the player they drafted last week. He's good with the puck. Well, I fucking hope so. He plays fucking hockey. What else? What is he gonna be good for? The fucking organ? The fucking skin flute? I hope he's good with the fucking puck.
Of course.
Oh, he's good with the puck. He can skate.
Oh yeah. Why would he not be good with the puck?
He can skate.
His fucking job.
This is it. He can skate end to end, and he's good with the puck.
But you know what, Sean?
Congratulations. I want to hear that he can fucking. He's a sniper. He can fucking shoot the puck. He's accurate. He can put on a hit. I want to hear that shit. I'm tired of he can skate well with the puck.
You don't hear any of that. You ain't heard any of that in the past
Joe
6 years.
just said grit doesn't win. Did anyone see Tampa win? They're a machine. Puck movement was awesome.
Fuck Tampa.
But it's not fuck Tampa.
It is.
Tampa has had a philosophy for 20 years, and they have more cups than the Philadelphia Flyers do in their history. They're a very short history than the Flyers do.
And a warm city.
Doesn't matter. They have fucking more cups than the Flyers. Flyers haven't won a fucking cup in 45 years.
Tampa Bay don't belong with a fucking hockey team.
I understand. I agree, but they do, and they have a philosophy. And they've stuck with that philosophy. We're gonna outskate you. We're gonna outpass you, and they fucking win with it.
We're gonna outskate you. We're gonna outpass you, and you're not scoring.
And we're gonna beat you with a fucking suntan.
Yes.
What are you gonna do about it? Canadian fucks.
That's why I'm saying you need to build up your defense.
I agree. They didn't get quicker. The Flyers didn't get quicker.
It don't matter about being quicker, Sean. What I'm seeing is the past 5 years. What has been the Flyers' problem? The blue line. They could not protect the blue line.
That's not entirely true. Last year, that wasn't the problem.
It was the problem.
Last year, they were one of the best defensive teams.
Who, the Flyers?
Yes.
No, they weren't.
They allowed the least amount of shots in the NHL last year.
Flew fucking skated right in.
Carter Hart had an amazing year last year.
No, that was the year before, bro.
I'm talking last year. The year, not late. You're right.
It wasn't last year. It was the year before.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
The bubble year.
We're still in 2021. I'm talking about the year before. You're right. Logistically, yes, you're correct.
Right. Niskanen
the
wasn't
season
there
before.
No
the season while Niskanen was there.
Right.
They led the league in shots against.
One of the best defensive teams.
Carter Hart had an amazing year. So that's what I'm arguing with you. That's my argument with you. Is that they were a great defensive team 2 years ago.
Right.
You're right.
And last year they gave the blue
line
last
year
away.
was a fucking disgrace. No, last year everything fell apart.
So they had to fix that.
Yeah.
And from what I'm seeing,
I want to forget. You know what it is, Gar?
What?
I want to forget about last year. I keep thinking about the bubble year. I know.
Sean, because this is what Fletcher tried to do.
Everybody knew what I was talking about, I think.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. You're a fucking idiot. The Flyers sucked last year, you idiot. What are you talking about? No, they didn't know what I was talking about. Last year, 2020 is last year.
Right.
Yeah.
They could not protect the blue line to save their fucking lives.
Yeah.
It was fucking sickening.
Can't hear you. Fuck.
Oh, I gotta suck my dick here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You only been doing the show for fucking 4 years.
Oh, what happens when I'm drunk?
Every fucking week's the same shit with this guy.
It's fucking 12-pack at fucking 7%.
Yeah, Gary and I finished. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Cheers, brother. Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
There's two of us because the part-timers couldn't make it.
That's all right. We're having a good time. Real quick,
Well,
by the way.
you know what? In all honesty, Sean, you and I are the ones that get into the Flyers. The other two don't. I mean, no, don't comment. But you and I get deep into it.
Yeah. That's all good. Real quick, back on the Phillies real quick. Just a little more on the players they acquired. So Ian Gibson had a 2.87 ERA this year.
Yes.
Pretty good.
That's
but he's 33 years old, but we'll see how he holds up. His career record is 75 and 77. So
yeah, but they gave up a guy that is nothing. You know what I mean?
And Kennedy has a 2.51 ERA and 16 saves this year.
Somebody's brains ends up in the car.
So that's good though. I mean, that's a good
Kennedy.
That's a good combo.
Yes. That's two solid pitchers.
Like Dave Peterson said earlier, they are shoring up their pen and the back end of their pen.
That's not taking them into the fucking postseason, bro.
See, and it might take them to the postseason, but they're
not getting past that.
No, they're going to lose in the first round. So what's the fucking point of buying if you're not going to win the World Series?
That's because Dombrowski can say, "Hey, look, we went to the playoffs."
Thank you. I know we're circling back to the Phillies, but
I can't. I'm done with this.
You got guys who are good, but your team is still average at best. You didn't do that, and I'm not saying you had to make this.
You got two solid offensive players. Who are they? And I'll say
Segura. I'll put Segura in there.
All right, then that's four because
McCutchen, Segura, JT, and Harper.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
And the other guys, you don't know what the fuck you're getting every
like me personally, if I'm the GM, I'm getting rid of those two big contracts and I'm building my farm system. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing.
Back on the Flyers real quick. Last thing, and then we'll move on.
Let's get it.
Shoot wide, shoot high. Shot blocked out front. They give up possession to the blue line. They're still moving in the zone. The play is already headed in the other direction. Joe, that is the epitome of what the Flyers season was
like last season.
Last season. Not last year. I'm sorry. I keep saying last year. I hope you guys know what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about this season that just passed. I was talking about last year. I'm still retracting away.
But I mean, they established and built.
That was bad. That was horrible last year. Absolutely fucking horrible. The bad giveaways, the fucking poor piss poor passing. The only thing that still worries me about the whole thing about the Flyers, though, we're bouncing all around tonight.
Good.
The only thing that worries me is that we had Jason Martinez on. We're gonna get him on soon, especially to talk about the Flyers and about the moves he made. I don't want to hit him up this week. It's
even the other guy. Who's the guy that does the internet for them? We had him on before too. The young kid.
Oh, for NBC. For NBC, yeah, we'll get him on. Yeah. Even when we had Jason on, he said that the problem was it wasn't philosophy, it was execution. Right. But what if it isn't? Now you had new personnel.
Right. So that's
what if it is what if it is execution? Not execution. What if it is philosophy, I should say?
Do you remember, Sean, if you remember, mid-season, I said, "Hey, man, do these guys believe in the manager's fucking philosophy?"
Right.
And you said, "Who knows? I don't. Who knows?"
And when Jason, when Martinez was on with us, he's like, "Nah, it's execution. It's execution. It's not philosophy. It's execution. They're not execute. They're not following through. But yet these guys are still going out and playing. However, maybe that's the reason why guys like Ghost weren't on the, we're getting cut." Or not cut, scratched. They're getting scratched, every other night. Maybe that's why. I don't know. We'll see. The fact that with Ellis and Provorov are on the ice again, and this Rusov,
dude, that combination.
I'm fucking up his name, but he's an ice hog. Yeah. Ellis and Provorov are going to help each other. This defense might be all right, man. Yeah. But We'll see, man. I don't know. The biggest problem, the biggest question, obviously, with a better defense, does Carter Hart rebound?
That was going to be my next question. Is Carter Hart the guy? I mean, we got the guy. We got the guy from the San Jose Sharks to back him up.
All right.
I mean,
they drafted a guy this year. It was the earliest they drafted a goaltender in years.
Like the guy we got from the Sharks, not a lights out guy, but a solid goaltender. Mm-hmm. Could be, Brian Elliott retired, and we'll see. Let's see, bro. I'm excited to see what happened during with all this stuff. I mean, the only thing that I don't like is Claude Giroux still here. But let's see what happens.
Like Claude Giroux still here. What the fuck's your problem with Claude Giroux? What, you turning your brother now?
No, let's get younger. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
I hear that.
I mean, Claude Giroux has had two of his best seasons of his career, and within the past 3 years, he's had two of the best seasons of his career.
Yeah, you're slurring. You're fucked up.
I'm fucking trash. I just hope I don't get pulled over like Mike did.
Stay over. All right, let's preview the NFL divisions and do popcorn and
let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So tonight we are previewing the NFL South divisions, the NFC and AFC South divisions. We're going to look at the NFC South first, and we're going to look first at the Atlanta Falcons. So the Atlanta Falcons added quarterback A.J. McCarron to back up Matt Ryan. They added Mike Davis from the Panthers. Let's see who else here. Eric Hallis, a safety. And they added Cordell Patterson. I can't believe that motherfucker's still hanging around the league. Ex-Viking. They lost Todd Gurley. They lost Ito Smith. They lost Julio Jones. They lost their center, Alex Mack, which hurts the offensive line, which already sucked. Defensively, they lost Charles Harris, DeQuiz Denard, Cano O'Neal, DeMonte Kaziz, and Ricardo Allen. They drafted, however, and this could be the steal of the draft. I just keep your eyes out on this kid if you play fantasy. Kyle Pitts,
man,
tight end. He could be the most athletic player to come out of the draft in years.
Said.
Safety, Richie Grant, a couple offensive linemen. So that's the Falcons.
And they got Kyle Pitts. Who's their other tight end?
Well, Kyle Pitts is going to be their starter at this point. Fuck. Oh, I forgot their fucking. I'll look at the fucking name. Panthers. Panthers added Sam Darnold, David Moore, wide receiver, Dan Arnold, tight end, a couple offensive linemen here. Morgan Fox, Hassan Reddick joined the Panthers. AJ Bouye, Delano Hill, Rashawn Melvin. They lost Teddy Bridgewater. They lost Mike Davis. Curtis Samuel's gone. Curtis Samuel's a good wide receiver for them. Russell Okun, offensive lineman for a long time there. A couple defensive linemen, Quan Short and Stephen Weatherly. Russell Douglas is gone. Trey Boston is gone. And they drafted cornerback J.C. Horn.
Again, Russell Douglas is gone.
Yeah, J.C. Horn, no. That was someone that the Eagles were thinking about. And they drafted wide receiver Terrence Marshall. I tell you what, the one thing that the Panthers do well, they do a great job of drafting wide receivers. Yes, they really do, man. They hit it on that. So that's the Carolina Panthers. Next, you have the New Orleans Saints. They added Alex Amar, fullback, tight end Nick Vanette. I'm not going to say that fucking dude's name. And cornerback Brian Poole. They lost Drew Brees, who retired. Emmanuel Sanders, Jarrett Cook, Trey Hagerson, Sheldon Rankins, Malcolm Brown. I mean, they lost a lot of fucking. Janoris Jenkins is gone. Their punter's gone. DJ Swearinger, their safety's gone. They drafted a tight end, defensive end, Peyton Turner as a first pick. Linebacker Pete Werner. I got to be honest with you. I think they're in trouble.
Absolutely.
And then finally, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready? Listen to this list. I was astounded. I forgot all about this. They added Gio Bernard. They lost center AJ Shipley. That's it. That's
your AFC contender right there, bro. I can't.
They drafted Joe Tyron. They drafted Kyle Trask in the second round. Robert Hazlett. That's disgusting. That the Super Bowl.
It's disgusting because they still have Tom Brady.
Yeah, dude. I gotta be honest with you, dude. That's insane. Almost all 11 starters are coming back. Almost. That's insane. Actually, no, I'm sorry. 11 starters are coming back. He's not a starter.
Yeah.
AJ Shipley wasn't a starter.
That's.
And you get Gio Bernard for third down.
Fuck, dude.
I gotta be honest. Looking at the NFC North, NFC South, I gotta go Buccaneers again.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
I'll go Buccaneers and leave it at that.
Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints. I think the Saints finished last this year. Yeah. I think the Saints are fucked. Now the Saints have, they still have Michael Thomas, who's out until week 6.
They don't have a quarterback, bro. They don't have a quarterback.
You don't believe in Bridgewater?
Come on, man. I got Tyson Hill too.
You don't believe in Taysom Hill?
No.
You don't believe in Kamara?
No, dude.
No, I don't either. I think they lost a lot. I think they lost a lot of leadership. I think that team's in trouble.
After this season, their coach gets fired.
Yeah, I'm picking the Saints last as well. Yeah. I think they're in trouble. I like the Panthers this year. I like what they've done. I like their offense, despite the fact that they lost Curtis Samuel. McCaffrey comes back healthy. Yeah, I'll take the Panthers to finish second. Falcons and the Saints.
Buccaneers, bro.
Aves, what do you got for it?
Buccaneers, Panthers, Falcons.
Same thing. Saints. All right.
Yeah, Saints. So Saints are in last.
All right. So the oh shit, this got cut off. Oh fuck, they lost a lot of fucking players. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking go through all this. This is nuts. The Texans. Not Texans. It is Texans. They added Tyrod Taylor, Ryan Finley, Phil Lindsay, Mark Ingram, Rex Burkhead. These are, running backs, quarterbacks. Anthony Miller, Chris Conley, Eric Harrison, Dude, they added so many fucking players.
They added players that are over 35 fucking
I'm
years
trying to
old.
look to Camus Gorgie Hill joined them. Joe Thomas. Cameron Johnston joined them. They drafted quarterback Davis Mills, Nico Collins. They lost Duke Johnson, Will Fuller, Joe Thomas. Randall Cobb, Nick Martin, J.J. Watt, Carlos Watkins. This team is a fucking shit show.
It's a mess.
The Texans are an absolute mess of a team.
Yeah.
They don't know which direction to go. They don't know if they have a starting quarterback right now. By the way, real quick, NFC South from Dave Peterson. Buccaneers 14-3, Panthers 9-8, Saints 8-9, Falcons 7-10. So he has them flip-flopped. I agree with most of that, except for I flip-flopped the Saints and Falcons. I just think the Saints are going to suck this year.
No, they're in last place.
Falcons suck too, though, man. They lost Julio. And Matt Ryan's only getting another year older. Who the fuck are the Falcons? He might be right. That could be true. I'm just looking at the Saints going, I just don't see it.
Me and Julio down by.
But it's the truth that the Falcons lost another offensive weapon. And they didn't really gain anything. All right, how about those Colts? They added Carson Wentz. Oh, that's right. They lost him too. Carson Wentz, Eric Fisher, Sam Tavay, Julian Davenport, guard Chris Sweet. So they've really added offensive linemen to that team. They tried. They drafted defense, pretty much all defense. Kiwi Pei and Deo Odeyingbo. I don't know, fucking whatever. They lost Phillip Rivers to retirement and his 13 fucking kids. Brissett left. Trey Burton left. Justin Houston left. Malik Hooker left. Anthony Walker left. So the Colts lost some defense there. And then finally, that leads us. Oh, yeah, not finally. Jacksonville. CJ Beathard was at it. Carlos Hyde, Marvin Jones. Philip Dorsett was at it. Malcolm Brown, Shaq Griffin. They had decent players there. They lost Dede Westbrook, Keelan Cole, two of the receivers there. Tyler Eifert left. Fucking, I don't even know if the dude was still in the league. He's hurt every fucking year. They drafted Trevor Lawrence. They drafted Travis Etienne, cornerback Tyson Campbell. So that is your Jacksonville Jaguars. And then finally, you got the Titans. They added Brian Hill. They added Josh Reynolds. Okay. Did Nicky Autry. Okay. Bud Dupree. Good signing. Good linebacker. Janoris Jenkins. Great cornerback.
But Kevin Johnson. They didn't have to add much.
Janoris Jenkins, Kevin Johnson solidified as cornerbacks. Okay. They also added Julio Jones. They lost Corey Davis. So you basically replaced Julio with Corey Davis. Yeah. Jonnu Smith is a big loss. Losing him is a big loss. Javion Clowney, Malcolm Butler, Dory Jackson. So you basically replaced Butler and Jackson with Janoris Jenkins and Kevin Johnson. I don't think you lose anything there. Desmond King, Gostkowski is gone. They also drafted Khalid Farley in the first round. So they're not losing anything in the secondary. So there you go. So there's your AFC South. I am going Titans. Easy.
Absolutely.
The Titans to me are going to be sick.
I agree.
Fuck. Texans are last. I mean, that's a fucking no-brainer. So I got to go Texans, Colts, Jacksonville, and I'm sorry. I said Texans. I'm sorry. Titans, Colts, Jacksonville, Texans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dave, what's your predictions on the records there? Dave's been good with the records, man. He's been pretty good with that. Yeah, you agree with that?
I do.
Yeah. I don't know how you can go.
How you go in the other direction?
Yeah. The only thing with the Colts, I mean, their defense is so good and their offense is so good, but if Wentz is hurt, wow, look at Peterson shocking me. Dave, I got to be honest with you. You're letting me go. You're letting me down here. He said the Colts are going to finish first.
No, they're not.
10-7, Titans 9-8, Jacksonville 5-12, Houston 4-13. I don't know if Houston wins 4 games. Jacksonville, I probably would agree with. I can't see how the Titans. The only reason why the Titans don't win more than 9 games is if they're hurt. That running attack's disgusting. That passing attack's disgusting. Tannehill, that defense. I think they're a team on the brink. I think this is a team that has a legitimate shot to go this year for AFC.
The Colts ain't winning 8 games without Carson Wentz.
Yeah, because who's the Colts' backup? Brissett's gone.
It's a rookie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bring that down.
Second year rookie.
All right. Second year rookie.
Second year rookie.
Look, Wentz might be a rookie. He's infatuated by the fucking farmland around him. Am I doing popcorn?
Go ahead.
All right. Last segment of the night.
Let's do it. Let's get it done.
We should do a song for. We don't. It's halfway over. What's the fucking point? Corner Pub Popcorn, where we look at the last 50 years in movies, and we are up to 1995. Dave Peterson said if Wentz is healthy, he's out to prove something. If no Wentz, flip the Colts and Titans. Okay,
he's not wrong.
I can agree with that because the Colts defense is really good, but the Titans the Titans defense is so. AJ Brown and Julio Jones, Jesus, man. And who's the? Oh yeah, that's right, Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Tannehill is a better pedigree than Carson Wentz.
So I got to be honest here. I am absolutely stunned at what is number 1 on this list for 1995 for movies.
Well, let's do the first.
Because as soon as I thought about the year, I thought about this movie. I'm like, nah, there's no fucking way. Number 10. All right, I'm going to say that he drank his own piss.
Drank his own piss.
Kevin Costner. He drank his own piss to survive. Waterworld.
Oh, yeah.
Number 9, Pierce Brosnan made his debut as this character.
What the fuck?
Come on, man. A big game for N64.
Fuck, dude. I can't think of it.
Now, Dodgeball's not on this list. That wasn't 95, Dave. GoldenEye.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Crimson Tide, number 8. Number 7, the third of this film series. And Bruce Willis holds a sign in the middle of New York City.
Die Hard. What a vengeance.
Number 6, whatever, Casper. Number 5.
Casper.
How about this? Because this was in, the sequel to a Jim Carrey movie. 1995.
Somebody stop me.
No, not The Mask 2. He wasn't in The Mask 2.
I don't know.
Ace Ventura 2 when Nature Calls. Remember when he's coming out of the Rhino's ass?
Stupid.
Yes. His fucking face. That made the movie. Whoa, Disney. Oh, shit. Disney had 2 in the top 4. Pocahontas, number 4.
Pocahontas.
And number 3, one of the biggest fucking animated franchises of all time. Another Tom Hanks. Another Tom Hanks one. I'll give you and Tim Allen.
I just can't think of it.
Come on, man.
Oh, you gotta give me another hint.
Fucking Mr. Potato Head. Toy Story. You're so drunk. You can't even fucking think straight. Toy Story. Number 2.
I'm fucking Howard.
Wait, number 2. No.
Come on.
Number 2.
What?
Houston. We have a problem. Dude, if you don't know this, I'm fucking giving up.
That's not Tom Hanks.
That's what I was going to say. Dude, that's fucking nuts. Tom Hanks went fucking... Well, Kevin Costner had 1. Tom Hanks had 2 movies in the top 3. You don't know fucking... Houston, we have a problem, you fuck.
I'm drunk.
You're the worst.
I'm trying to think.
Apollo 13.
That's stupid motherfucking movie.
Number 1.
Worst fucking movie
Number 1. I'm fucking... I can't believe this is number 1. Because it was so fucking bad. Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey were in this movie. With Val Kilmer and Nicole Kidman.
I don't know.
Peterson just said Apollo 13. I'm going to give him a second. Tom... fucking whatever the fuck I just said. Jim Carrey.
Whatever the fuck.
Jim Carrey, Nicole Kidman.
Tom fucking.
Yeah, big ears. All together.
All together now.
All together now. In the third part of this movie, this series, and it was fucking horrible. A new director took over. This is the last hint I'm giving you. He took over for Tim Burton.
I don't know, man. You got me.
Batman Forever. Jim Carrey played the Riddler. Why are you taking off your headphones? Because you gave up?
Yes.
All right, put them back on because I got something good. Yeah, Batman Forever was number 1 in 1995. Wow. Now I will say this, like, that was a kick-ass. That was a pretty good soundtrack, and like people were excited because like that fucking movie sucked.
What did Tommy Lee Jones do in that movie?
He was Two-Face.
Oh shit!
That was a bad movie.
Yeah,
you know what? That one wasn't so bad. It was the next one.
It was poorly done.
It was the next one with Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman. That was fucking horrible. All right, we'll get to that in a few years. Dave Pearson said Braveheart. Nah, Braveheart. Oh, that's a good guess, though. Was Braveheart in this? We'll see. Was Braveheart in this list? Number 11, Coolio did the soundtrack. The lead song for this movie.
He's spending most
of lives living in the gangster's paradise. Turner Brunner once or twice.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer was a teacher.
Yes, you got it. Yeah, Dangerous Minds.
Yes.
Good one. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What's in the box?
7. His wife's head.
Oh,
John Travolta, Danny DeVito. It was a kind of a comedy. Get Shorty. Ooh. Number 17 was based on a video game. The first video game to ever receive the R rating. Or whatever the fuck it was used to be called. The R restricted or whatever.
Tomb Raider.
Oh, no, before that. It was so violent because you performed fatalities.
I don't know.
Mortal Kombat.
Ah.
Number 18. Nice set of Hooters on you. You know, Dumb and Dumber. Let's see. Number 20, what we had last year in 2020. Well, fucking monkeys just fucking spreading diseases. Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, that's
yeah, you know what it is.
Oh, I know this one. I guess can't think of the name.
We just had an outbreak.
Yeah.
Dave Peterson. Your guess for number 1 was number 21, Braveheart. Good movie. Legend of the Fall, Tom Cruise. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The first of that trilogy, Bad Boys.
Yeah.
All right, let me go down. Paul Rudd's first big movie with Alicia Silverstone. As if.
Little girl named Ty was in it.
Yep. Clueless.
Yeah, Clueless.
Yep. Number 27.
Fucking old pig.
Number 27. Speaking of pig, number 27.
You old fat bitch! You fat bitch!
Babe. All right, let me scroll down. Number 32, Robin Williams in a fantasy adventure. And they made remakes out of it.
I don't know, man.
Jumanji. Number 35, one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Oh, he said 12 Monkeys. Nah, it was 12. One of my favorite movies of all time. We talked about it last week because it came out in 1994. Cult classic Quentin Tarantino.
1994?
I'm going to bring out the GIMP. Come on, dude. Bring out the GIMP.
Pulp Fiction?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Dude, there's so many fucking good movies, dude. This is nuts. I can't believe how good this year was. I had to watch this school. Jumanji. Yeah, you're right, Dave. I had to watch this movie in school. Remy. So it took part in a school, and it was different groups. And the main skinhead's movie was Remy, and it blew his fucking brains out in the middle of the school. At the end of the movie. Higher learning. Oh, shit. Scorsese.
I just wanted to be an engineer.
Scorsese, number 44. 1995, Sharon Stone.
Is that where she shows her pussy?
No, Sharon Stone and De Niro. Sharon Stone's fucking a fucking complete bitch in that movie.
She's a bitch in every movie.
Yeah, she is, but she's a complete bitch in this movie.
Peg. Sharon Stone.
Dude, come on, man. Scorsese, 3-hour epic. It's just follow up to Goodfellas. It was just follow up. It was fucking Pesci.
I don't know this one.
Buries his brother at the end. Alive.
Oh, Casino.
Yeah. Yep. I am the law. Number 48.
I am the law.
I am the law.
That's fucking Schwarzenegger.
Nope. The other asshole. The one I don't fucking like.
Balboa.
Stallone, yeah. Judge Dredd.
That was terrible.
Here you go. Fat guy in a little coat. Tommy Boys, 52. I'm going to start moving on. All right, one of the greatest. Oh, yeah. Fucking Dave got it. Judge Dredd. He got it. One of the greatest action movies of all time. Pacino and De Niro. A heist movie. And
that's
and the dark. Yep. And the Dark Knight took some stuff from that.
That's Heat.
Let's see. Stupid is what stupid does. Forrest Gump was still hanging out there, man. Let's see. Oh shit. Ice Cube on the porch.
Friday.
Yep. Friday's number 63. Shampoo is better to make your hair nice and clean. Conditioner is better because it makes your hair nice and soft. What are you looking at, Swan?
Adam Sandler.
Yep.
I can't think of the name of that movie though. Who gives a fuck? After the
Billy Madison.
I'm out.
Number 70, Dennis Leary. I'm not gonna bring it. The Operation Dumbo Drop. Let's see what else is here. One of the greatest endings of any movie ever. And if you didn't see it, spoiler alert. Kaiser Sose.
Oh, this one.
Usual Suspects.
Oh,
You ever see Usual Suspects?
I did.
One of the best fucking movies ever, man.
Very good movie. I'm gonna go home and watch it.
That movie's amazing. What's her face from the fucking Saved by the Bell? And she showed her tits.
Courtney Thorne Smith.
No, the other Elizabeth Berkley.
Oh, that's fucking where she was a stripper.
Yeah, she was a stripper. You know that one.
I beat my dick to that.
Yeah. Showgirls.
Yeah, fucking, she's still pegged.
Oh God. Fucking Pauly Shore, Jury Duty, was number 93. Also, another video game, Street Fighter. Oh God, 99. Paul Rudd again. The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween 6.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see. I'm just going through real quick, see if there's anything else that jumps out. A Very Happy Movie finished at 113. It was a feel-good movie. It made you want to go home and have sex. The Shawshank Redemption. So, what was that?
Wrap this shit.
All right, fine. Gary. We did a good job, just you and I. We did good. We did a good time. Pretty good time tonight. What's the matter? You know what? We're just gonna end the show.
Fuck Dolly Parton. Fuck the Brown.
We're just gonna end the show. And we're just gonna let the song play. All right? Gary and Sean are out. My country boner won't go down. We'll see you guys next week. I'm muting our mics and we're gonna leave the feed going. You guys have a great night. Dave, thank you so much for hanging out. Polsky, everybody else that listened live, thank you guys so much. Scott, everybody else. And we're going to let you guys listen to the show. Thank you guys for downloading. We're Corner Putt Sports. We'll see you guys next week.
Johnny Cash grabbed his ankles and he hollered when Hope done. The judge. You fuck the judge? Our country boners, they won't go down. They won't go down. They won't go down. Our boners won't go down. They won't go down. They won't go down. Our country boners, they won't go down. Group. Set. Group. Set. through. Such our country boners, they won't go down. Fuck Alabama, fuck the Oak Ridge boys. Fuck Randy Travis with a 12-inch plastic toy. Fuck the cast of Hee-Haw. Fuck Clinton Campbell. Fuck them on the seesaw. Kenny Rogers thought it crass when I fucked his big wife. I can't help it. My country boner, it won't go down. It won't go down. It won't go down. My boner, my boner, my boner won't go down. It won't go down. It won't go down. My country boner, it won't go down. Thank you. I hope Dave, Steve, Keith is all right.